Okay, ECW fans up there?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, good.
I saw people down here from Syracuse,
I heard that.
Quite a few
Guys came up from Philly, I came from Connecticut.
That guy that got in the fight during the second match. My buddy from Syracuse. Oh, some
drunk guy in a
was
Sharks uniform.
making fun of his long hair or something like that. Yeah. Some other drunk guy.
What else can I do for you?
Okay, do you want to do a real quick interview we can put over the area?
Absolutely.
Basically, I just wanted to talk about what the organization is and how it's different from...
Absolutely.
I'll have that show for you.
All right, what's this yourself? I hear you. I'm all right. Bad bump. All right.
How's your dickhead doing?
Drive carefully, guys.
just how it's different, because for the people who don't know what it is.
Okay.
You know,
that bit with a parakeet?
It's a barricade.
Oh, a parakeet.
I'm a parakeet.
I thought you said a parakeet.
Bad idea.
I don't even know where to start the interview. Well,
I'll jump in and you can put the questions in later. So
okay, that's cool.
Ready?
Yeah.
Extreme Championship Wrestling differs from other wrestling organizations, including and especially the World Wrestling Federation and World Championship Wrestling, and that we're bringing wrestling back to where it was. Hardcore wrestling, extreme wrestling. It's not a cartoon anymore. It's not a kid show. We don't want people running around and waving #1 foam fingers. We don't have over-the-hill relics wrestling like Hulk Hogan's, like Randy Savage. Watching WCW Slamboree is a joke because you can't tell the legends from the current headlining wrestlers. It's the over 50 club, and anyone worth a damn isn't being used, like Eddie Guerrero, like Dean Malenko, like Chris Benoit, guys who were forced to leave ECW due to political connections between New Japan and WCW, and they will be squashed and suppressed in WCW and unappreciated, like Stunning Steve Austin was. And that's why Austin is here at Extreme Championship Wrestling, because if you want to see hardcore scientific mat wrestling the way it used to be, the glory days of wrestling, we've got the men who can do that. We've got guys like Psychosis, Rey Mysterio Jr., Two Gold Scorpio, Tommy Dreamer, Richards, Raven, the Pitbulls. These are men who can wrestle. Plus, if you want to see the blood matches, the extreme matches, you can't see that in the WWF and WCW anymore because they're rated G for, oh golly, entertainment. But here, we're going to have barbed wire. We're going to have dog collar matches. We're going to have any type of match that you want to see, cage matches. We're going to give the fans what they want, what they've always wanted to see, what they have been deprived of now all through the 80s. Wrestling has become too mainstream. It's a cartoon. It's been watered down, and we're sick of it. And that's why we are Extreme Championship Wrestling. And Extreme Championship Wrestling can be seen in the New York area on the Madison Square Garden cable network Sunday nights at 1 a.m. And we will be running throughout the New York area, including and especially at the Sportland Cafe in Middletown, New York.
Wow.
You can break that up.
What about mud wrestling?
What about Vader?
Huh?
Yeah, do you have any comments about Vader leaving the WCW?
All right, I'm not getting tickets.
There it is. No mud wrestling.
Not with us, no.
Wow. Okay.
I like mud wrestling, but
How about
more cat fights? I think you'll see a few more cat fights between Beulah and Francine.
Is Luna still in the organization?
Luna is in the organization, but she'll come in from time to time. She still has a score to settle with Steve Richards. So what else can I answer for you on the video?
Is this going to be aired?
Oh yeah, a lot of what you saw tonight here at Sportland is going to be shown a week from this Sunday night.
When will it be on Philly? This week?
Will it be? Some of it should air in Philly this Tuesday.
Cool.
I think the big news that will air is that Stunning Steve Austin is now going to be competing in Extreme Championship Wrestling. And, well, you know.
So is step one of Paulie's plan?
What's that?
Is that step one of Paulie's plan to take in the WCW guys?
They didn't take him. WCW let Steve Austin go. It's their mistake. They couldn't find a spot for him because they want to do cartoons. And Steve Austin's not a cartoon character. He is a world-class wrestler. He didn't want to be a cartoon character.
Or do a job for the...
I don't think that was so much the case. I mean, everyone wins, everyone loses. He didn't want to be a sideshow circus freak. He's not a Hulkamaniac. Who the hell is anymore? Just over the age of 6. So he wanted to wrestle. He wanted to get back to wrestling. And that's why he's here at ECW. Will you guys be humiliating any other WWF wrestlers anytime soon, like you did with Doink or any of those? Because it's beautiful. We didn't humiliate Doink. He signed on for a match with 911, got his ass kicked all over the ring.
That's what you did at the Jungle Jim Steel.
Jungle Jim Steele tried his luck at Extreme Championship Wrestling, got in the ring with 911, got his ass kicked.
And set the record.
Yes, he did. Six choke slams? Six choke slams in one night.
I was hoping he would have broke the record with Alfonso the other night, but he stopped at 3.
Alfonso got his, believe me. There's more to come for him.
Is Paulie still officially suspended?
Paulie is still officially suspended in the state of Pennsylvania by Alfonso. He can manage anywhere else he wants to, but with Taz hurt right now.
How bad is Taz's injury?
Taz, the doctor said it's almost a miracle that he wasn't crippled. They said if he wasn't so heavily muscled, especially the shoulders and neck, that he'd be a quadriplegic. Because he took that power driver, he landed wrong, and what happened was, as he landed on his forehead, and his head came forward like this. So he tore all the ligaments and tendons in the front of his neck. And had his neck not been so thick, it would have snapped his neck altogether.
What about Big Dick? Is he coming back?
Big Dick, really, I mean, got no bad accident. You saw the staples that are in his knee.
Yeah.
He's not going to be in the ring for 6 months, at least. I mean, he's really in bad shape. But he'll be patrolling ringside for Dudley and Dances with Dudley and Side Guy Dudley and Chubby Dudley.
How come Dances with Dudley is an Indian tonight?
He was an Indian at the arena.
Was he?
Yeah.
He just didn't have a head.
Every day. No choice. Good.
Some of them I don't get. I try and get whatever action I can. There's the Dudleys.
More questions, Carl. More questions.
That's a good one here. Did you get to see that one?
Those red Dudleys. I just can't mention it on the air.
Oh, hit a drive.
Wrapping their car on a telephone pole. You see them? I don't know what they were talking about.
Wind up down in the train station.
Where else is the ECW aired? What other stations carry it?
Extreme Championship Wrestling is seen in Florida, in New York, in Philadelphia, New Jersey, Indianapolis.
What stations, like, you know?
I can't name them all.
Networks or anything? It's on Channel
networks.
America.
It's on Channel America.
Is it still on the American Independent
It's
Network?
on American Independent. It's on and a bunch of smaller independent stations, broadcast and cable, and UHF stations all across the country. As well as I believe we're seeing in the Middle East on cable TV as well. They dub us.
Really?
Yeah, so somebody's screaming, "Oh my God!" in Vietnamese. Nice. Great match, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are there going to be any other
And that's just scenery.
lucha wrestlers coming in?
Oh yeah,
Great.
Conan. This is great.
Conan's debuting.
Conan will be debuting October 7th at the arena. Mysterio and Psychosis will be back.
Laparca?
And I'd like to get Laparca. I think you'll see more and more AAA wrestlers. Especially with the devalue of the peso. It's love to work in America. So, Todd, especially Commissioner Gordon, the Batman, our Commissioner Gordon, be trying to get some more AAA wrestlers up to the ECW arena. We think the fans want to see it.
What happened to Double J? I heard he was coming to ECW.
We never even spoke to Double J. That's horrible. we don't need anyone else singing and dancing.
Just one match. Just one match.
Maybe the Honky Tonk Man's available. Him and Disco Inferno and Double J to have 911 kill all of them. That's 3 against 1.
Is there anyone else coming in new that you can tell us about?
There's a rumor going around that Steve Williams, Dr. Death, like to try his hand at Extreme Championship Wrestling. And with Steve Williams and Steve Austin in the same promotion, you would be able to sign both of them within the next month. They're some interesting matches.
Yeah.
Some scientific, hardcore wrestling matches. Not cartoon matches.
So any word on when
I have to go do an interview. I'll be right back.
Oh, Joey,
All right.
That's all I can do. I got to go interview Steve Austin.
see Joey. So at the end of the 90 days we get
Joey, Todd's looking for you. No, Paul's, no, Todd's